CBS News senior weather and climate producer David Parkinson's back with us. You were here earlier to talk a little bit more about the quality of the air.
I have new models.
Do you have new models? Because we want to know.
Exciting.
We're heading into the weekend, and I want to know if we're all going to be stuck inside or not. I know Philly was a orange haze yesterday.
So the good and the bad news here is that we do still have 2 more days of this. But if you walked outside at 2 p.m. yesterday in New York City and couldn't see, the building in front of you, you are not going to see that again. That is the good news. This is the newest model. It literally just came out within the last 15 minutes. And I want to point out the 1 p.m. projection here shows that we do still have air quality probably in the 200 range. So that is unhealthy. It is bordering on dangerous, but it is not 300 or 400, which puts you in sort of next level. We've never seen this air this bad. Down here in D.C., however, though, that is where the air is going to be the worst today, and we really see a sort of acceleration of the bad air quality. So right now, the AQI there in the low 200s, I think it's fairly reasonable to believe that they will get into the 300s, which means you should not be outside. I don't care if you're walking a block to the metro. Do not go outside without a mask. It's really unhealthy. And then as we move into the later afternoon hours, this is 6 p.m. here, I want to point out here that we've got this huge area in western Pennsylvania. That's where the bad air is coming down from, and still in D.C., really bad air. But north of, let's say, Fairfield County in Connecticut, you are clearing out, and then we do actually think, if I clear this out here, this is 10 p.m. Look at that. It's retreating even further south, so all of New England is basically into clear air. This is the sign that things are getting better, but we do have this bad air. So if you are getting up for your morning shift in Philly, Philly's going to get back into the really bad air as this evening goes on. And then this is now Friday. Again, look at this huge area of clearing, but we've still got bad air into portions of the mid-Atlantic and further south. What's causing all of this and this big change? Well, it's because the direction of the wind has shifted. So we went from a wind direction with a low pressure system here. The wind was just basically coming straight out of the north. So it was a direct connection from the fires, which are burning all the way up here in Canada, straight down to New York City. Now you can see the wind, the low has now shifted a little bit. So we'll put the new low location. That now means the air is flowing in that direction. It's less of a direct connection to the wind that is going to be the worst, except if you are further south. And that's why Washington, D.C. and this area is seeing their air quality deteriorate and will continue to do so because the wind is piping in the fires, as opposed to in New York, where it is doing less of that.
Wow. David Parkinson. Thank you very much, David.
No problem.